So our most anticipated horror film of 2023 is almost upon us, and we just got a special featurette little teaser thing, behind the scenes stuff for Saw X. And we're going to watch it, and we might as well just do it with you guys. So let's do it. We were going to watch it without you, but
we'll watch it with you.
We had it set up. Screw it.
Fantastic. I still have a lot of work that needs to be done. It was our desire to make it more like the early Saw movies.
Yeah, go back.
In our mind, is really Saw 2. This movie happens weeks after the end of Saw 1. I hope people overcome inner obstacles.
See?
To look like the early Saw movies. They were Shawnee 35. They were scuzzy and gritty.
Yes.
There's our cynical greens and ochre yellows. We're working with a cinematographer here who has just done a fabulous job.
Yes.
One of the great challenges of this project was really putting together an excellent track team. And I feel like we have this amazing team.
Oh,
man. The fans are going to be happy.
Yes, I'm already happy.
I want to play a game. My job is to bring humanity to John Kramer.
Okay.
I leave to the people who are disturbed enough to come.
That was them sucking the eyeballs, right?
Yeah.
Things. And we go back to what I think the audience most enjoys about John Kramer's character: a wage war. A wage war against mediocrity.
What struck me was the relationship between John and Amanda. I think that's some of the best passages or scenes.
Yes.
You should know that more than anyone.
It's super
Yes.
fun to be able to come all the way back to the beginning.
Yes.
Show me Hoffman.
We really did this movie for the fans.
The story's compelling, and
They
the Saw
did this for the
fans,
fans.
next level.
We really tried to pay them back for
The music.
loyalty, the fans that have been there since Saw 1. And that's why there's the Easter eggs, there's throwbacks to other. We just really tried to say, you asked for this movie.
Yes.
We're making
Yes.
this for you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
They're making it for us.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I mean, this is exactly what we expected from the trailer.
Yeah.
From, the look of everything, the story. It just, they're clearly trying to take us back to the origins of this franchise when they were making one every year, and they all felt very consistent and in line with each other and aesthetically the same, right? Like Jigsaw and Spiral feel nothing like the original 7, right?
They don't.
They all have this. The first 7 have like this very, like, they have the exact same feel to them throughout, and it feels like one film to me.
Yeah.
And from everything I'm seeing in this movie, outside of age, right? Obviously, characters are going to be a little older, and you're just going to have to be like, whatever.
Yeah.
If I can do it with Hayden Christensen, I can do it with anything.
100%.
So I don't care about any of that, but the look and the fact that that they sat down with a cinematographer here, and that he's like, I want to make it look like that it fits between, and that the producers were like, this is Saw 2 to us.
Yes.
Now, right? That Saw 2 will be Saw 3 and so on. That this is their official Saw 2 now.
Yeah.
Is like, oh my God, this is exactly what I want. So.
And just hearing like how much focus is on like rewarding the fans that have been there for so long is really cool to see, like, people acknowledge that and play into it too.
One of my least favorite things about the internet, and trust me, there's a lot, but one of my least favorite things regarding like film and just nerd culture in general is that there's the demonization of the word fan, or the phrase fan service, and as a negative, as a negative term. People love to be like, oh, that was just like fan service. Like, I'm a fan, service me. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't need to be spoon fed or anything. But with Saw X, this is like, I just want pure fan service. Like, this is the movie.
This is the movie to do it.
Yes.
Because this isn't like, Spiral, where it's trying to tell like an
Its own
adjacent
thing,
tale.
yeah.
Like, that's different. That doesn't need to be full of fan service. But when you're making a film to put in between 1 and 2 in the franchise, I think that's exactly right. That's the time to be doing those types of things, to be playing homages, to be showcasing characters and traps and all kinds of little Easter eggs for people to be just like freaking out over when they see it in theaters.
If you're making a legacy sequel to a long-running franchise and you don't think about any fan service, to me, you're just kind of missing the point, because the franchise is its fans.
Yeah.
The reason the franchise has endured, the reason that the franchise continues, the reason that this sequel is even happening, is because of the long time fans, and the fans love their connections, and they love their callbacks, and they love the continuity, and above all else, Saw fans love their connections and continuity.
Mm-hmm.
And so to make that fan servicey film, to make it feel like the original 7, to make it feel like it fits right into that timeline between 1 and 2, to do the callbacks, to have Amanda there, to have John there, to probably have Hoffman there. We did hear his voice in the trailer.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It to me, this is the fan service film.
Yeah.
This is connecting those dots. So I'm all here for it. I had a massive smile on my face the whole trailer, as you saw, and I will probably have a massive smile on my face, hopefully, throughout the entire film, which is going to be the longest Saw film to date, at almost 2 hours.
So exciting.
So I hope for some massive revelations. This will be our last trailer reaction or whatever to this film. Even though this isn't a trailer, we did see some new stuff. I think we're getting confirmation that I was correct.
Yeah.
That was going to be a suction
It's gonna be
device.
So bad and so hard to watch.
We saw a new scene with Amanda for a second.
Yes.
We saw John doing some new dialogue.
Yeah.
Just little tidbits, nothing spoilery, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
And the traps look brutal.
They do.
And I hope we haven't teased all of them. I hope that there's a few
stuff
that we know literally nothing about.
Me too.
And I hope the ones we do know about still surprise us and do some pretty gnarly stuff. But man, I couldn't be more excited for this film if I tried. I'm over the moon for this one. This is going back to the Saw I love. I am not a fan of Jigsaw all that much. I really didn't like Spiral, and I am just such a big, massive fan of the original Saw films. And to feel like this genuinely is trying to be one of those, that it's going to be that in between. I'm here for 5 more of these.
Yeah.
In between, give me Saw 2.5. Give me 3 of those. I feel like you could do almost an entire trilogy in between Saw 2 and 3. You have a 6-month time gap there where Amanda and John are on the run. They have Matthews incarcerated, right? And John's keeping that secret from her. And you've got Hoffman out there doing John's bidding as well. So give me it. I don't see any reason you can't. If this is successful, I don't see any reason why Saw 11 doesn't take place in between 2 and 3.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
So, because that's a 6-month time period there that you have no content for,
right? And
it's while John and Amanda are still alive.
Yeah. You could do lots there.
You could do a whole trilogy of films with John, because that's just it. At the end of 3, they killed off their villain.
Yeah.
And for the next, X amount of films, they were trying to figure out, what do we do now that John Kramer is dead? Well, you have a golden opportunity. They just figured it out with this. They do one in between Saw 1 and 2. There's a few, like there's some weeks there that you can play with, right? And now with 2 through 3, you have 6 months.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of time for John and Amanda and Hoffman to put together some pretty wild games. So
yeah,
you've got plenty of room, and you fix your John problem. Even though I was the person that was like, let's move away from John Kramer, but I only felt that way because he's dead.
Right.
Right? If we're going back to when he was alive, then give me John. Right? Give me John, give me Amanda, give me Hoffman. But if we're going back, like Jigsaw had that issue.
Yeah.
Of like, we're years away from it now, and we're still bringing John back. It's like, John's been dead for so long. Be done with him. But if we're going back in time to when John's alive, then okay, fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to see another movie 10 years past the first one that's still relying on their John issue.
Yeah.
Right? This is very Star Wars in that way, where Star Wars has a bit of a Darth Vader issue, where they want to connect everything to Darth Vader because it's their most popular villain, it's their most popular character, you know, outside of maybe Luke Skywalker. You have that thing where they always want to bring Darth Vader into it at every turn, and I feel like John Kramer is the Darth Vader of this franchise. It's like, you got to let him go unless we do prequel type middle group. Then okay, I've said that enough, but I'm just excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm super excited.
Yeah, but it's great to see. It's great to see the original producers back. Obviously, the other one passed away, unfortunately, but it's cool to see them involved. It's cool to see Tobin and Shawnee very excited about this. Tobin seems to have really like faith in this, to bring Kevin back as the director of my very favorite Saw movie, the guy who did the best traps in the franchise. And he's really excited about this, and he personally thinks that Saw 6 has been outdone. Remains to be seen.
I mean, everybody involved seems excited and passionate, and so that's just wonderful.
Yes. Yeah. So please go see it.
Yeah.
I want to Saw 11, 12, 13.
Yeah. Saw TV series, A24.
Oh my God. You just, Saw between 2 and 3.
Let's do a TV series.
TV series. Sounds wonderful. I like the way you think. All right, guys. Let us know what you think of this little feature. And are you excited for this film? You should be.
You should be. Bye.